Welcome everyone and welcome to All in All United. We bottle it again, Nico.
Hmm.
In a situation where some of your direct rivals dropping points. All we needed to do was win to go within 2 points of fourth place. Against Everton at home. You would really think that we would capitalize on these kind of opportunities, but history um, would really show that in the past we had so many opportunities to make top four last season, and every single chance we got, we bottled it, Nico. So it made us think what was really going to be different this season. Were we really going to
Hmm.
capitalize on this opportunity today? We were all hopeful,
Hmm.
but I mean, we just had a repeat of history again. Where points dropped and we find ourselves, wondering what happened. You know.
Yeah, same thing I just saying. I just sort of get flashbacks from last season where we had so many chances to make that top four. Just one or two wins again under our belt and we'd have made that top four. And today just giving a flashback again. Giving a flashback where we right there and we just not taking the chances just to show that we really improving and to show that we deserve to be higher up the table than we is right now, than we are right now. Um, Again, I think the coming into the season, we know it would have this level of inconsistency. Yes, we are hoping that things would change. As you're saying, with the rivals dropping points, but for some reason, that inconsistency that's kicking us in the tail, um, game after game, and especially after the two victories against Spurs and Man City, to come and drop points today, come like but we lose now, you know. No, because coming in with that momentum, you think, well, all right, we knock off two big guns, as we would say, right? Two top six teams, right? Top four teams, and they come and draw today, come like a defeat now. We should be dropping points against these struggling teams. That come in Old Trafford and making a game of game that shouldn't even be a game now.
I don't know, boy, but it's like everybody went into this game knowing it's
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, let's see if they could break the duck now because we know
Mm-hmm.
our problem has always been breaking down those teams that come and they set up ultra defensive now. So it's like, all right, we know Oli has the formula at least now to beat the top teams. But when you check it, Nico, is only that's like how much 10 games if you were to already check it a season. So yeah, we beating the big teams, probably winning home or getting a draw or win away. But the majority of the games are the teams that are
Mm-hmm.
lesser than the better teams, if you understand what I'm saying. So most of your points will be gained from beating the lesser teams. So it's something that Oli really had to figure out because we're seeing now it's like we went into today knowing that it's going to be harder. And I was more nervy about today, even though I was a bit confident or more so hopeful. I was more thinking about, hey, this is really the areas where we struggle in to be these small teams and to break down, stubborn defenses. And again, the lack of composure. I mean, decision making, things we lamented about over, the course of the season
Mm-hmm.
so far. We've seen again where it's like we're not learning now,
Mm-hmm.
boy. So
Yeah. Again, well, we started bright, as a saying, decision making, composure in front of goal. I think that is what really killed us today. I think our early goal today would have definitely with a roll over Everton easily. Everton came with more or less no midfield, a lot of injuries in the team, um, and it was just really for us to take our chances early. We created a few chances early in the game within the first 15, 20 minutes. The first chance, Lingard had a excellent chance. There's that bit of composure, that bit of, I mean, confidence to say, well, hey, is this a turn? Look at the corner, place in the corner. Pickford will not have no chance,
yeah, and
right?
calmness too
Pickford
now,
will not have, yeah. That's, I mean, that goal would have set us up. I think that was very early in the game. That goal would have set us up perfect for the rest of the game. Everton would not have a chance. The chance with Lindelof, Excellent through ball from Lindelof today to Rashford, who took it down brilliantly. Just again a bit of composure just to get it on goal, and to give us that one goal to sort of build on. And all it was is just, we just grabbing at the opportunities and not really composing ourselves to take it and to give us that 1-0. I think that is what really uh hurt us today.
And we normally come out of the blocks really, really well. Most times than not, we come out of the blocks real quick and fast, and the tempo is nice. And what worked for us in the games that we've won is that we got the early goal. Against Tottenham we got that goal early. Against Man City we got the goals early. So we were able to play a little more relaxed. And the confidence was there that we have. We already achieved part of the goal to be in the lead.
Right.
And when we do take the early chances that we get with the initial drive and intensity that we have, sometimes it is really kill us, and it allow the team now, the opposition, to grow into the game. And I figured that is what has set us back now. When we don't take those early chances, it is allow teams to grow into the football. And as you say, once we took, especially the Lingard one, he had so much
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
He had so
And
much
the
time.
whole goal.
And the whole goal and all Lingard
Yeah.
needed to do was compose himself, be a little more calm, calculate yourself, and then
Yeah.
just slot it in the corner of the net. And this game would have been a different thing. Your whole team
Yeah.
would have ride on that wave of confidence and that goal. So it's really that's our first wave that I feel once we capitalize on, will be plenty teams.
Yeah, I think I don't know what we're looking to do in the January transfer window. I know that he went to talk with Haaland. I don't know if you say Haaland already know where he's going, what he wants to do. I know getting him early in the transfer, especially for January, would save us a lot if we were to get him. I don't know if he's the person that I mean I know at tender age, coming into the Premier League, big club, could have an effect on players. But I don't know if he's the man to bring that level of composure and calmness that you would need. But I also think we need that midfield presence now, even if it's Pogba to come back into the team to give us that composure now. As a big name player, big team player. I mean, a player that won the World Cup. You know, gave a lot in terms of creativity to teams. I don't know if he's the man now to come back. If you see Pogba being rushed back now, at least to be on the bench to give us that creativity. If we do have it, to break down teams that continually sit back and wait for us to make the mistake for them to punish
Break.
us.
Yeah. And you'll find most of the teams doing that now, because I think we've been figured out until we're able to really deal with um, playing against that kind of defensive setup. We'll find most teams coming and doing that against us. Um, about Pogba, you remember when people were questioning whether we really needed Pogba?
Mm.
And this is why it's so important that we don't get gassed after one game now, or two games. Pogba is definitely needed in a team like this. We know what Pogba is able to offer from a creative standpoint, but also from a physical standpoint. He has the physicality to carry the ball forward. What I realized today is we moving the ball nicely, but the forward passes, you'll find the side to side, try to go down the line, try to get into the box, but we don't have a presence in the box like that. So it's very easy to defend against us like that, because Martial is not really that type of number nine. And even though Greenwood is like the fox in the box, as they like to call it, you know, how long before they put 2 and 3 defenders on him, and he don't have
Yeah.
that kind of freedom again. So I think the initiative has to start to come from midfield, driving the ball forward a little bit more rather than trying to pass it through lines. So I feel Pogba will be able to offer something like that. Um, if the question is when he'll be back now, Nico.
Yeah. I think I could see him on the bench for the Watford game at least. I think I know they say he started training with more of the first team from this week. So I think fitness wise, he should be almost up there. Just really match fitness now that he really need to develop now to get back into the team. But I could see him at least for the Watford game, at least making the bench.
Yeah, yeah. But
Mm,
something interesting happened today, and I thought
mm,
it worked really, really well because the first half wasn't really after our
mm,
initial wave in terms of our attack and the
right.
opportunities that we got and squandered. I thought the second half, because for me,
Mm,
Everton really play no football. They got
yeah.
lucky with our goal,
Mm,
and they rode their luck.
right.
But the second half we showed a little more intent. I
Mm,
thought when Oli made the change, when he took off Lingard, we changed to
right.
something like a 4 2
Mm,
4. With Greenwood, James, Marcel,
mm,
and Rashford, and I found that was real effective. But the only thing is that
yeah.
we we in terms of controlling the game and creating chance creations, it was really really
Mm,
good. The only thing though is just the last point
mm,
where people wasn't taking the chances, people wasn't being
mm,
composed,
right.
to at least try to get a shot on target or make the proper pass instead of trying to shoot or
Mm.
run in with the ball instead of laying it off, that kind of thing. But I thought the 4-2-4 worked really, really good when we were trying to press them back.
Yeah, I think and we also created some chances. I think James, same thing again in terms of being composed, calm, picking your spot. I think James is one who got some chances today that if he really took them could have the game could have been different and the scoreline could have been different from when we was 1 down came to 1 all. I think after that to carry the two. I think James got some of the best chances today that if he just have a bit of composure, he maybe could have gotten the go ahead goal for us to win the game. I think today Rashford for some reason he wasn't into the game. He didn't see that fight. He didn't see him up to the game as how he was against Man City and Spurs. He didn't see that energy as much. I don't know if some the tactics that Everton employ on Rashford today kind of restrained him a bit. But it didn't see that electric Rashford that we saw for the last couple of games.
I don't know, but I
Mm,
still I still believe
mm,
that had Rashford scored that
mm,
goal, the one that I think Lindelof played through to him,
yeah.
we would have seen something because Rashford,
Mm,
to me, he's a confidence player, boy. And if Rashford had scored that goal,
mm,
or even if Lingard had scored the goal, and because I mean, as a forward, Rashford carries a lot of the burden in terms of the responsibility to score. And when he not getting chances or chances coming few and far between, and the ones that
mm,
come in, he's scoffing it is take a little, the confidence is take a little hit now.
mm.
So I figured, I mean, I probably figured that is why we didn't really see Rashford doing it as he did it before. But I mean, we expect more and better, from him. So I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Mm,
But
yeah.
let me talk about this goal by Nico that
Yeah.
VAR allowed. Now, in my opinion, De Gea was impeded, and for that simple reason, we know in that box
Mm,
goalkeepers are protected, and De Gea went for the ball. And if you could go around social media and you'll see how Calvert Lewin, while the ball was coming, Calvert Lewin, his entire hand was across David De Gea's face. You understand? To the point where David De Gea had to turn around to protect his face. And VAR didn't pull that back. When I have seen throughout the season so
mm.
far, VAR given calls, for less than that in favor of the players that were impeded. What was your thought on that? Was that should VAR have called that back?
Definitely, it's a 50-50 call, right? If you're looking at it in theory, it could be to me it could go anyway. Honestly, I think first and foremost, the hair went up real feeble, right? As you saying with the hand in his face, maybe that is why. But we know how goalkeepers were supposed to command their area now. And if the hair was commanding, I'm not saying that it wasn't a foul. If he was more commanding, right? then for sure either two things that happen. One thing, either get the ball, or two, right? He may have gotten injured, or even it would have sure it would have been here what the goalkeeper was impeded. Because from when I look at it and I continue to look at it, it didn't seem like the goalkeeper was really that's impeded for the referee to call it. And I'm saying it. Well, I mean, I'm saying it because after the goal score, and again it's a whole goal, right? So the defenders didn't touch the ball. The ball went over the more as the goalkeeper head because he didn't have a chance to reach it, right? Because he didn't command his area in any way, right? And on top of the defender just stand up by himself and the ball hit off the defender and go into the goal. If as a referee, I'm not calling that. As a referee, I goal.
Nah, I had to disagree with you, Nico.
Uh-huh.
All right, so here, right? Whether a keeper come convincing it out of his area or not, that doesn't change the fact of a foul. Now, I agree with you from the standpoint of a referee in real time, probably looking at
Right.
reactions and wherever, he would make a call to suit. But this thing went upstairs, Nico. This thing went to VAR, right? And
Right.
as I said before, I have seen less happen on the field, and VAR made the call in favor of the person that was impeded. Now we know in that box, the goalkeeper have a how to play bad different kind of protection.
But it's still a contact sport, eh? It's still a contact sport, eh?
Yeah. But Nico, oh gosh, watch the picture now, boy. I still find
I watch it, but and I still
and
pity, and I still pity. And in terms of in reality, it's different. It's different.
yeah, but Nico, I find I when you look at how VAR review decisions and how they have the slow mo to see whether the ball hit the arm or the chest, you could look at that from how much frames Calvert Lewin, his hand was in an unnatural position going in for the header, and it impeded the goalkeeper's vision, and the goalkeeper was impeded, if he was obstructed, and that avoided him going for the ball, and that led to the ball bouncing off the post. It fell
The
on.
post, it got shit on Lindelof foot.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it bounced off the post and it hit Lindelof. I think
No
so.
post. No, it bounced off on Lindelof foot. After
From the
everybody
header?
miss.
From the
After everybody miss. Remember everybody missed the
okay,
ball.
okay. Yeah, but still,
Everybody missed the
Nico,
ball.
I
Nah,
can't
in
see.
real time, I given that as goal because that happened so. I mean, that happened so quick that I honestly I didn't see the hair getting fallen. When it happened, I didn't see because normally something would jump out at you. Hey, that man was foul. Your natural reaction is like, hey, something happened there. The only reason we said something happened there is after with the replay. That is the only time.
But that's the purpose of VAR, Nico. That's the purpose of VAR. I
Yeah,
agree
but
with you as a
honestly,
referee.
I didn't see enough to overrule that. I didn't see
Way boy,
enough.
Nico, nah,
No,
boy, nah,
but because
boy.
I see goalkeeper get more contact than goal stand. So
Where not this season with VAR.
yes, right. But again, VAR is subjective, right? VAR is subjective, right? It's according to the referee who looking at it at the point in time. How he looking at it, we don't know. If we look at it in real time and say, nah, they are joking,
Nah,
right?
them can't look at it in real time with all them frames and things.
Nah,
Nah.
but I said when you're pausing it and you're watching it, it is totally look different now. So if you look at it in a one flowing motion, they might have said, nah, good goal, right? And no, I'm going back to the goal too, right? We had to talk about our goal, right? Because it's Calvert Lewin and Mina, right? So Calvert Lewin is number 9, who is a top striker, who they expecting to score goals to them. And Mina is one of the most dangerous players in the air that we
Set
have
pieces, yeah.
seen from right as we have seen from the World Cup. And these two players was free in the box. These two players free in the area, and Lindelof lineman by himself, right on the back post, right. So then, what I mean, we are really blaming that. You understand? You're blaming VAR, or you should be blaming us. I think we should supposed to take the blame 100%, right? I'm not saying that. Well, I mean, if it was a foul, we should have really given it as the foul, you know? Yes, but is we at the other part of the stick is we had to take the blame. We had to definitely take the blame for that goal.
Yeah, and if we were to go back, Nico, and really do a compilation of the goals we conceded this season, is real defensive mistakes and a real
Yeah.
errors that shouldn't be happening, especially after we invest so much money in the defense, you know.
Yeah. And the thing
Because
about it, and the errors is just that the defenders not commanding the area. Right? That is all in it. They're just so passive and they're waiting for something to happen instead of taking control. And that is what I like with players like Rojo. Right? Rojo does get in there, right, and take charge. But the Lindelof and the Maguire right now, they're not doing that. And the others, even one Basaka is saying, well, sure, well, oh God, well, he all over the place too. Right?
hey, oh
He had
God,
he had to take blame for that goal too.
yeah, because you
Right?
give away the
They just
ball.
did. Yeah, they're not taking control of the area. They're not taking control and they're waiting to see what the other teams will do, right, before they react. Right? They've been reactive instead of proactive, and that is what cost us a lot of the goals this season.
Yeah, I agree with you on that front. I mean, it should have never had to reach to the point where we had to depend on VAR for decision, you know, because Calvert-Lewin and Mina, two of them, it's like they were marking each other, you
Yeah,
know, and
that is exactly what it was.
Maguire
Yeah.
watching up, and Lindelof watching down. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like what really
Yeah.
going on in the back.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
why,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this is why, Nico, I was telling you the last couple of games against City and Tottenham, why I was nervy because I know we defense have a
Yeah.
mistake now, right? You
Yeah. We
know,
know that. We know
we
that.
defense have a mistake, you know. So we kudos to them for holding out against the against Tottenham and City. But oh God, man, if these are the games where you have to hold your end and because these are the teams that has come gritty now,
Yeah, and then
you
and
know.
then it's showing you the importance of scoring more than one goal.
Exactly,
Right? We cannot
exactly,
depend on
exactly,
scoring one goal and feel we could hold out. Because anytime we score
exactly.
one goal and even if we come down in the 90 something minute, the next team might score.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? So we
Some
had
piece of
we had a
nonsense go
score.
happen, so
Yeah, we had a score at least 2 goals per game now,
yeah,
to really ensure, or get heart a better. All right, at least we had two in front. They go score one and we go still win. You know this kind of way.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise, now we had to take our chances. But again, Greenwood came up chumps. Again, the man is it, but the man is the future. He continuing to show that he deserves to be at this level. That soon you might see he might even make the England team soon. Right, with that kind of quality, that X factor coming off the bench, he could be it for even for England. Right, so the man continue to do it for us, and goodness gracious for him today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That Greenwood has really been a breath of fresh air for us this season. You know, he has saved us so many times. You know, because even at Sheffield, he started the comeback. You know,
Yeah,
and those are and that goal was so important. You wouldn't believe that first
yeah.
goal. You
Well,
know.
after the Williams, no, that Williams will score the first one, and then Greenwood
Oh
come and
yes,
score the
right,
second.
right, 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 right.
Yeah.
So let me hope that we able to really work against this low block. You know, the season's still young. We still have the opportunities to make top four. I think it's still possible. You know, but we really have to be clinical. And I know Ollie working hard with them guys. So, yeah. Any closing remarks, Nico?
Nah, that is it. Colchester in the week. Well, again, I know we will see some of the reserve team players, and again, that was hot me about today. That almost the whole of the first team rest during the week,
I feel we have to stop resting
right?
them players, you know. Them fellas just
I
gotta
feel so
play,
too,
boy.
boy. I
Them fellas
feel
just
so
gotta
too.
play.
I find anytime they get a rest, they doesn't come out sharp as the game before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
They may not play right through.
Yeah,
Better than
right,
play half an
true.
hour, half an hour, or I mean, and take them off because I find that's happened with Rashford plenty too.
When he
When
rests.
Rashford rests, the next game, like he's had to catch back some kind of form. I don't know. Right? So yeah, that is it.
Yeah. On another note, as we relating to we own country, the TTFA dismissed Dennis Lawrence, from his responsibility as the Trinidad and Tobago national team coach. So I mean, the record wasn't really in support of him staying on, and I know the change administration, I know his neck was on the line, eh?
Yeah.
So what are you
But
gonna do?
the thing is now, who is the next?
Who is
Yeah?
next, huh? Who is
Who's
next?
the
Who is next?
next?
Who is next?
What hot me is if we end up with a man like Saint Fate, right?
Who's
You,
he?
you understand? If we end up like something like that, then I go say now
Oh, Fancy, the South African
yes,
fella. Right, 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 right,
yes.
right. Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Zimbabwe,
yeah, yeah.
wherever he was from,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
If you
Oh
end up with
God.
somebody like well, then I say, nah, we joking. We not
Yeah,
serious. Right? So I hope that even if it's somebody local, at least somebody who we feel that maybe can take the team and do something with them. Well, let me see. But I just hope that we really make the right decision in terms of who's the next national coach. Because
yeah,
we hurting now as a country in
yeah,
terms of
yeah,
football, and football is our number one sport,
yeah,
right? It was
yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be, right? Our national sport, and we have been suffering as fans for a while now. So let me hope that they make the right decision, and as fans and supporters, we come out and support the team and whoever is the next new coach.
Yeah. Well, for me, governance is always a big factor and a big influence on how anything would succeed or fail. So I am hoping that this new administration, you know, have their strategy and their goals in the
Mm,
right place. It's not selfish, but it's really for the betterment of
mm,
football in Trinidad and Tobago, so that we can actually see something happening now, in terms of youth system and the national setup, and whoever they appoint
yeah,
as the new manager. So yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, guys. So thanks very much for
Mm,
tuning in today. We would have really wished that we could have continued the winning streak. It would have gone on to
mm,
five or four. Sorry.
yeah.
But I mean, unfortunately, we have to wait again for Colchester and then Watford. So we will be here again. So thanks for
Mm.
viewing. Thanks for your time. These videos will be on YouTube tomorrow. So look forward, and continue to like and subscribe. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.